Hi, booktube. It's Gina. Happy Friday. How are you today? I'm doing well. I'm home. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a little chilly outside still, but oh, the sun just puts me in such a good mood. And I got a pile of books surrounding me that I want to talk to you about. It's March, so that means March Mystery Madness and middle grade March. For me, there are a million other really great March events, but I'm focusing on those two this year. And actually, the funny thing is I realized when I looked at what I read last month in February that even in February, I only read mysteries. So I've been on a bit of a mystery binge recently, which is so much fun. I love mysteries. The first one that I've been reading it was not one that I had on my TBR, but it is the Cat Who series. I saw Sarah at the Book Schnitter talking about this series, and it reminded me how much I enjoyed it. I can't remember if I talked about this in my last video, but I read the first one of these books, The Cat Who Could Read Backwards, which is Jim Quillerin meeting for the first time what will become his first cat, Coco, who helps him solve crimes. So I read that one on an ebook from the library. I'm going to read this one next. I've got this reserved at the library on an ebook, but if I can't get it, I might just read this fun old vintage edition, The Cat Who Ate Danish Modern, which is where Quillerin meets his second cat, Yum Yum, Coco and Yum Yum, who are Siamese. And, I have a Balinese, maybe I can get him to come over, Getty, who does not help me solve crimes, but does keep me company. So I've been enjoying this. I actually listened to book number 12 in this series, The Cat Who Knew a Cardinal, because my library had it on audio, and I've been driving back and forth a ton between home and my dad's house this month. And I haven't listened to audiobooks since I stopped commuting for work, but I remember how much I enjoy them when I'm driving. So in addition to listening to The Cat Who, No Cardinal on audiobook, I also listened to these two beauties, Battles at Thrush Green by Miss Reed and The School at Thrush Green. And my library had these on audio, and so they are so comforting and so relaxing to me, and I love listening to these. I don't have to pay too much attention if I'm driving and kind of zone out. So they're perfect driving books. It was so comforting to listen to these as I was commuting up to my dad's house, driving him around to doctor's appointments. So I really have been enjoying that. The other fun thing about audiobooks is I signed up for a library card in the county in which my dad lives, which is about an hour and a half away from me. And they have a whole bunch of books that I had requested at my library, but that they did not have. So when I got the library card, all of a sudden it started giving me the alerts that there's a book that you had requested. There's a book that you had requested. And they are Susan Scarlett, which is another pseudonym for Noel Streatfeild, who wrote the Ballet Shoes series. She writes some adult sweet romances, and his library has a whole bunch of those on ebook. I don't think they've got audio books, but they've got them on ebook, so I'm super excited to be able to read a whole bunch of those Susan Scarlett books. So that has been really fun. The next fun some book mail. Look at that paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, now this is not this is not Getty. This is not my Balinese, but this is Josie. Hi, Jojo. She just decided to sit in my lap. which is so funny because she's not much of a lap cat. But when I sit down to make videos, a lot of times she does like to sit in my lap. Josie is 16. She's our matriarch. We love her a lot. So anyway, book mail. This is from one of my booktube friends, regular commenters, and just a dear, sweet person. My friend Eileen, she sent me Maisie Dobbs. This is one I have not read yet. This is Jacqueline Winspear, The Consequences of Fear. So this is one of the later ones in the series that I don't own and haven't read. I just read the final book. Yes, here it is. The final book in the series, this one, The Comfort of Ghosts, which I really enjoyed. And so I'm gonna go back now and pick up the ones that I have not yet read. So I'm excited that I got some book mail, and it's a book that I have not read. And very sweetly inside, there was a card, which is one of these cute cards that is like an old library stamp, which is so cute. This will definitely go in the journal. And then also a bookmark that is like a little folded piece of paper, and it's a little decorated. It's got some pages and stuff on it. It's super duper cute. Isn't that adorable? So I was very excited to get that. I will use that as a bookmark. So book mail, that was very exciting. Let's see, next, okay, I started for middle grade March. I started this one, Leva at Last, by Sarah Pennypacker. I'm only a couple chapters into this one. The cover, it was a complete cover buy. I didn't know anything about it. This book is almost not identical, but it's like a badly written Matilda by Roald Dahl. It's a very similar. Leva has terrible parents. She takes care of herself. She really wants to go to school. They don't want her to go, and that's kind of as far as I've gotten. It felt very much like Matilda to me, and I was like, wait a minute, have I read this? No, it's just very similar. Now maybe it will change up as I get more into it. I'm hoping it does. Because look at that, the cover is just gorgeous. But so we'll give this a chance. I'm not giving up on it yet. Let's see, what else? I wrote some notes. I got these cute little notebooks at the dollar store up at my dad's house, and I just thought it was adorable and perfectly sized to kind of carry around with me when I'm making notes and things. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say was it was my 4-year booktube anniversary on February 27th, I think. And it kind of came and went. I was up at my dad's house and I didn't have like my tripod, and I don't know, it's really hard to make videos when I'm not in my normal setting. But I did just want to shout out my 4-year anniversary. Can you believe it? I started this channel when I found a whole bunch of misread books at Half Price Books, and I came home and I was so excited about them, and I showed my husband and he was like, oh, yeah, great, okay. And I was like, I have to tell somebody. Who am I going to tell? And so I did this. I sat down and I told you guys about it, and you have come through for me. You've been friends, you've watched my videos, you've given me recommendations, you have been here for me, and I just have had the best 4 years. It has been so much fun. So hopefully there will be many more to come. But yeah, so happy anniversary to me. I'm not doing anything special this year. I just don't have the oomph to kind of plan anything. But I didn't want to let that go by without at least saying thank you for being here and for being so sweet and for always just being so supportive. I really have enjoyed these last 4 years. I think that's it for right now. I'm going to say goodbye, but I will see you next time.